right. Well, it looks like we're live and things are happening. So I'm going to say words, and hopefully some people will come into the chat, and I'll be able to get confirmation that things are happening. But anyway, so here I am. Boy, oh boy. I hope that everybody is having a good time. Hope that everybody's having a good night. No, I got lucky and did not have to rebuild all of my scenes in OBS, but Marshall did. When he updated, he had to rebuild all of his scenes in OBS. Mine were preserved. I don't really know why. Anyway, as stated, this is just a random live test. Went live last night for the Lame Live, and it seemed to work out pretty well. I didn't have any lag problems, and I couldn't figure out what was going on because I was looking at this inside of StreamYard, but I was actually broadcasting direct from YouTube, or from OBS to YouTube, and not using StreamYard at all, other than I was displaying the studio portion on my screen. But I didn't click go live from there. I click start streaming from in here. So here's what I have discovered. Even if you create the live in StreamYard and you go to OBS using it to start with YouTube set to your deal, it'll just pick up the broadcast on YouTube that StreamYard created, and it'll broadcast it normally. You can still see it inside of StreamYards, but until you were to click go live, StreamYards isn't the actual agent. So that's what happened last night. I don't know exactly why that works, because it's kind of weird. I'm entering a live that I haven't started yet, and I've started broadcasting that live with a different software set, yet I can watch the progress live of that in the studio of StreamYard. I hope you followed me on that, because I don't want to say it again. It hurts my brain like a lot. Matter of fact, I need a little something. Yeah, here we go. We got a pen. And I'm gonna have this pen. Oh, so yeah, just sitting here talking, hoping that someone will come along and say, "Hey, how you doing, Falcro? Hope everything's going well for you. I can hear you just fine." I already know my audio's getting there because I did a little peek listen before I muted the stream. So yeah, I know it's happening. But oh my goodness, I guess I should look at live chat just for the hell of it. I really hate that YouTube does not default to live chat. Hey, hello Ian. Hello, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. I hope everything's sounding good here so far. I got my microphone on. I got new stuff set up in Reaper. All seems to be working on my end. Last night's stream was well. Was well? Yeah, because English is hard. Oh man, you at work, Ian, or you off work? It seems kind of early for you to be there and not be at work, unless your day off. If it's your day off, that's cool. I'm gonna grab this getter right here, and we're gonna see maybe something if it works. I don't know. We're gonna try it out. Anyway, I have to move this before it gets knocked over and spilled, because that would be a mess I don't want to clean up. Just saying. Hey, the deal. Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome. Glad to see you here to my little random live test to see if my shit's still working from last night. I changed absolutely nothing, so in theory it should be. Presuming I haven't changed any audio levels. They were good last night, so I'm presuming they're good tonight. I gotta plug this thing in, and then let's see here. I'll think about unmuting the guitar track, and see. We'll start with the cream tones. What do we got on here? Yeah, a little bit of reverb. Let's take some delay out and delay. There we go. All right. Then I go over here and unmute the guitar and turn it up. Oh, cool. Hopefully that sounds like a clean guitar. I kind of presumed that's what you meant, Ian. glad it sounds good. I hope it sounds good. That's what we're trying for here. That's what I've been trying for quite some time now. And I'm going to unmute here real quick. So it might get echoey. And I'm going to unmute here real quick. So it might get echoey. And I'm going to unmute here real quick. Yeah. There we go. Oh, it would have just kept repeating that phrase over and over and over if I would have let it. So we're not going to do that. Alright. Now let's see if... pretty happy with that delay. Thank you, Ian. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I've been putting more time in and practicing more. Hey, welcome, Charlie. Gary, welcome. I don't know how to clip, bro. You did. I tell you what. Les, hello. Wow, there's people here. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Gary, if you know how to clip it. And, like, I don't know, send me the link for the clip, and then I'll post it on the community page. Or, I don't know, do something weird. I've done one clip, and that was when they first started doing it, and I did something in hippies, and I tried to do it again here, a month ago? It was bad. Welcome, Independent Mini United. Great show, by the way. I think that I think that's hanging in there pretty good. Gary Hubbs, you're out there. I checked into getting my passport. It's gonna cost I don't know. I think it was about $170 or something. That's with an exhibition. Yeah, it's with an exhibition fee for exhibiting. I don't know, my privates for the. I'm making this up, folks. Okay, because it was my misspeak. Anyway, I think it was about $170 with the expedited service to guarantee I'll get it in a few weeks instead of in a few months. So I'm gonna go get my picture taken and pick up some paperwork to fill out and get that process started. So you get ready to be wrecked in your own house, because I'm gonna come up there. I am gonna come up there, and I'm gonna sit in the parking lot and be entertained by you, Gary. That's what I'm gonna do, and we'll see what happens after that. So anyway, I just thought I'd update you and let you know that I'm looking into that, because I can't come up here to Vancouver, BC without I can't come in there without the passing ports, even if I don't have fruit to declare. Did anybody actually ever declare any fruit? I'm just curious. That'd be for the older folks such as myself. Back when that was a thing, when the nice border patrol at the Canadian border said, "Good day." Yeah? Oh. You're just coming up to visit for a few days? Very nice. Do you have any fruits or vegetables to claim? No? Well, have a good time. And they send you on your way. Thank you very much, Mr. Doug Midgiff. But you're the wrong color, my friend. I'm gonna have to change your color. I know. I'm sorry. I'm prejudiced here. You gotta be blue, just like everybody out there. So we're gonna add you as a standard moderator. Don't moderate my damn channel. It's just so you can use the little dots and go visit people's channels and stuff like that. Post your links to your stuff. I don't care. Join in on a Wednesday Lame Live and request a song be played. I don't know. The choices are up to you now. But you've shown yourself to be a trustworthy musicianal type human being. And well, even people who aren't musicians. I mean, look, I let Gary in here with a wrench. Oh, did I just say that in my outside voice? Gary, when I get up there, you can hit me. Cool. I know. You were either the first or the second. I'm not 100% sure, because I remember the kickback that I got. You made Gary Hubbs a mod? What's wrong with you? And hello, Preston. If I didn't say hello to you, I think I did, but you know, that's thinking and doing. Those are two different things with me. You said hello to you, so it's all good. There you go. Yeah. Have a cigar. You're going to go far. What about their other song? It says, "Hello, it's you," or something like that. I don't know. That's a lot of pot to go. So, and beers, and rum and cokes, and maybe a couple of hallucinogenics. I don't even know any Megadeth, so you know. And Preston, I'm gonna say it again. You're gonna get so sick of this. Cheers, by the way. A fresh cup of coffee. I don't want to be wasting it. You know, it could be a good drinkable temperature, but we don't want it cold. Yes, very good. Very good coffee. That's Donut Shop Blend from the Jungle Penis store. Let's see what happens now. I'm going to try something crazy. This, for those of you that might be wearing headphones, I don't know what's about to happen. There might be some noises. So, I know I'm going to have to turn that off and turn that off. And then we want the doubler on. And the bat distortion. Hello, Camellia. Welcome. Let's see what we got going on here. Let me move this here. We'll change that tone. Look, I'm using switches and knobs. that seemed to work all right. That was up on with the high gain amp on Rebay. With the bat distortion on. I'm not using any of the compressor octaver. I am using the doubler, so that sounded pretty good. I like that. I think I'll stick that in the thing. That's all on the default on Rebay. I've been having a lot better luck with getting differences in tones out on this since the fiasco of whatever the fuck happened to me. So I don't see any buffering. I don't see OBS telling me I'm dropping any frames. So I'm presuming that problem has mysteriously vaporized. I don't know. I did, because of Marshall's stream, I did lower my kilobit per second thing, or whatever the fuck it was that he lowered from 10K. Mine was also set to 10K. So I lowered it down to 3K. I don't know if that helped or not, but if I don't need to use that much, why should I? And I don't know. That's the only thing I adjusted between yesterday and today. I had not adjusted that previous to last night's successful Lame Live. So, hold on here a second. Gary's asking me a very good question. Gary says, do you review any of your streams and pick out riffs, Richard? Because there were at least 2 sections I've heard tonight that could become song starters. Actually, no, Gary, I don't. That's probably a really good idea. Probably some great advice given there. Because, yeah, I would be able to see what I did. I never think about it, honestly, and I think the reason I don't think about it is because everything I enjoy doing the most is just playing along with something. Leela was doing her stream, hell, I don't remember if it was earlier today or yesterday now, too many things ago, but anyway, or too many streams ago, actually. Anyway, she was doing her songs and some couple of covers, and I was just noodling along, playing on the guitar to whatever she was doing, and that was fun. I get most of my enjoyment from that. Yeah, I don't go back unless somebody tells me, hey, you got to go back and check the sound on this, or you got to go back and do something like that. No, I really don't. I don't like my own videos, and I don't mean that in the derogatory manner. I mean, I don't personally feel right clicking my own like button. It just feels pompous and self-serving to me. So if you guys, I'm not judging. If anybody clicks their like, you click your like. You do what you do. So yeah, I don't go back and listen to my videos unless someone says there's something specific that I need to see or hear. And I'll have to go learn how to clip things out. I will go back and listen to this, Gary. I will go back and look at this, and I'll pick out the cool sounding things. We'll go with that, cool sounding things, and I'll clip those and see if those are the things. So I'm presuming, because of your timing, that one of the things was that last little thing that I did that I just came up with actually today. That's brand new today. Playing with guitar tones, moving switches, turning knobs, changing amplifier settings, weird shit. And I did that earlier and it sounded pretty good. So yeah, that was one of them. But yeah, and back to what I was gonna say before I distracted myself. Preston, just fucking pick up your guitar and play some music. I don't care if you're playing a cover, or if you're playing your own original stuff, or if you're noodling, or if you have... Don't even turn on the fucking backing track, bro. I don't need that. I just want to hear you play. Okay, there, I said it. I said. Oh, cool. All right. Okay. I will go back and look for those things. I'll know about where they are. I'm gonna call this a successful test. I'm gonna say that we have now survived the the simultaneous updating of all of my shit at the same time. I updated Reaper. I updated OBS from 27.0.1 to 30.0.2. I updated OBS Osio to 6 point something. And then I updated another program. I don't remember what the other one was. It's escaping me now. And through all of those things and changes and problems, I think I sound good. Nice. Well, Gibbons is actually where I heard that when I was watching one of his lesson things he does on the YouTubes. He said that he's not. I love what he says. He says, "I'm not like a real guitar player. I just do what sounds right and figure out the shortest, easiest way to do that." And so, yeah, I thought that was great. And it was a lot of fun doing that. Well, hopefully that goes well for you, Preston. I fought that battle here in the States for four years. It was no fun. Wouldn't wish it on someone I hate. I certainly don't hate you, my friend. But yeah, absolute. And just to hear him say those words, "I'm not like a real guitarist." Yeah, only since about 1968 or so. When did Rio Grande Mud come out? 69 or 70, something. I don't know. It was one of the first rock albums I ever heard because it was on 8-track, and well, my mom had an 8-track tape player in our console stereo in the house, so I popped in that ZZ Top Rio Grande Mud, and I went, "Huh, that's some good shit right there. I'm gonna have to get me some more." And I've been listening to ZZ Top ever since. So yeah, for Gibbons to say he's not like a real guitarist is funny to me. 'Cause yeah, legend. Really? Wow. That is a really cool piece of music history right there. Thank you, Gary. I didn't know that. I did not know that Hendrix endorsed Billy Gibbons as an up-and-comer. That's cool. Well, Hendrix was right. I'm just going to say. So, anyway, I think my sound's great. I have had zero problems with this stream. I've gone yellow a couple of times, but very few drop frames this time around. About 10-15% at this point, which isn't terrible. I should be getting decent streaming without buffering. So, and that's all I care about. We're like 30 frames a second in 1080p. I don't see any point in buying 4K equipment. I have a 4K TV right there, and I can't see the difference between the 4K picture and the 1080p picture on this Vizio. It looks the same to me. So, yeah. Now I can tell the difference on 8K. If I compare 1080 to 8K, absolutely I can see the difference. Cool, man. I will do that, Gary. I see what I got out there and try and burn them into my brain, because that's my biggest thing. I forget what I played almost as soon as I play it. It's just here, and then when I'm done playing it, it's over and it's gone. And the next time I play it, it might be similar, but it won't be the same. But you know, I am claiming to try and be coming up with some kind of you know, those song lyric-y things and chord progressions. So, yeah, those are definitely good things to consider given the stuff I'm claiming to do. Makes me look like I'm, really trying harder than I am. But yeah, I think after Christmas, when they have the after Christmas sales, I'm hoping the new iRig HX will go on a New Year's blowout sale or something, and I can pick one of those up. I think I'd like to do that. I could go full to, actually being able to do a stream remotely with that. Yeah, see, and I know that there's more detail in a 4K screen, more dots per inch or whatever they're called now, nits or blitz or I don't know. I like tech, doesn't mean I know anything about it. But anyway, I know that there's more of them in an inch from 4K to 1080p. So that smoothing, maybe I would see if I had them literally side by side. But I bet it would have to be on the same size screen. Because I bet if I looked at 1080 on that one, it would look better. Pixels, yeah, probably. I don't. How often do I scale? I mean, okay, I do this sometimes. I go from default view to full screen. Now I'm full screen at 1080p on a 32-inch screen. Wow! Look, it's epic. I'm a star or something. I don't know. That's all I got. But yeah, the whole. Then you start talking about backlit and interlacing and true black versus kind of black versus sorry, I forgot to mute that track. It gets old in a hurry. Not old. Old is the wrong word. Let's mute that up. It doesn't get old. It gets confusing. And yeah, right. That makes sense. That makes sense. I just don't know if my eyes can see well enough to really tell that difference on a day-to-day basis. The normal watching I do. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. If I could spin this room around and have that screen as a secondary piece of real estate, it would be great. But I don't want to put my desk over there. It changes the flow of my room in a way that I don't like. Especially now that I have this space opened up. So, yeah. Well, I had most of my problems over the last few days were software created, not not hardware created. But I definitely want to make my software less confusing. I have to use at least 3 programs to get online. Technically 4. I have to use an operating system to make my computer or tablet know what it is. I have to use a software and interface that allows me to connect my shit to it, whatever it is, whether it's a PC or an iPad, none of that matters. And then within those 2 pieces of hardware, I have to have the operating system, Reaper, or a DAW of some sort, because of the way I was taught how to do this whole thing. I know there's other ways to do it, but I don't know them. I only know how to do it this way. And I would have to have some kind of broadcast software, YouTube, StreamYard, Restream, something. It seems like in this part of the century and this part of the world, we should be able to combine all of those things into a package. a Focusrite 8i6, whatever, or 8i20, 8i10, or whatever the other one is. The one that's between the 18i20 and the 4i4. 8i8 or 8i10 or something. Anyway, it's the numbers. Why not make all the software built into that, so all you need is one piece of hardware with the operating system on it? So I can take my Focusrite or my Seinberg or whatever interface, and I plug it in, and I plug my stuff in, and I turn it on, and it all just knows what everything is, and it's just, now I can go to my YouTube and do it out. I've got now two pieces of hardware and one piece of software doing everything. If you count the actual web software, I suppose it's 3 then. But it gets complicated in a hurry, Camellia, and I don't understand why. Marshall and I have talked about this a lot, and like I said last night, without his help, there wouldn't have been a Lame Live last night. It was beyond my technical ability to figure out the software to know what to look at to figure out what the problem is. Could I figure out what the problem is? Yes, but it took him a few hours. It would take me days, just because I don't understand the inner workings as well. So yeah, I super appreciate people like Marshall that are willing to donate their time to me, because literally he did. I just think it's because he wants Ruby. I think he's just trying to, keep me massaged so that I'll like him and leave her to him in my will. Well, I keep diving deeper every day. What I know now compared to what I knew even 5 years ago when I started to do my game stream. What I use, what I know, and how I do it is all completely different now than it was then. Some of the equipment is the same, but how I use it is totally. Yes, I understand, Preston. I totally get what you're saying. It's just, there's a certain amount of learning that happens just because you want to do something. If you want to broadcast a stream or you want to make a radio station, you got to learn a few things to do that. If it's within your financial capabilities to have the equipment you need, certainly within the average human being's mental capacity to know how to do it. Right, Camellia? I remember the good old days when I could just say, look, my phone works. There's a battery in it and it's charged. Oh, good. I have service. I must have paid my bill. That's not that way. This phone I'm holding in my hand is technically more powerful than the computer I built 5 years ago. And more complicated because of the miniaturization. And my PC didn't come with a camera. I didn't put a camera in my PC. Yeah, weird, right? Great Vanzini, welcome. Hey, good to see you. I trust you're getting your dose of rain down south there in the Salami land. I trust anyway. I bet you're having a good time. Dodging the raindrops. I stayed inside. I'm not dodging raindrops. Right, because you wanted stuff to not only function right, you wanted it to look good as well, or look as good as it could, given the circumstances you're trying to do it under. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy about this. I think I do want to experiment with something else while we're here. Marshall turned me on to a thing, and I'm gonna try it and see if it works. I think. Is this the... No, hold on here. Let me go back. Oh, no, it is this one. There we go. All right. So, yeah, there's Logitech added a thing. Now, I still can't tell the difference between my two cameras. I still have to play with it and figure it out. But I can go in and I can zoom. Hey, how y'all doing? What's up? And then I can zoom back out. So that's pretty cool. I haven't been able to do that before. If I wanted to zoom before, I had to do this. Hey, that's not as. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's not. It's frightening for some folks. But I can also go over here. I can turn autofocus off. Look, it's not autofocus anymore. Now it's just a focus or a fuckus. I'm not sure what. But anyway, I tried it like this a little bit, but it doesn't do that thing. It just kind of focuses on me-ish, and I think I'm cool with that. And then, I can fuck with that. I can turn off auto exposure, which washes me out, makes me very white. Or less. No, that's the wrong thing. Less light. There it is. That's what I was going for. And then I don't know if I didn't play with this. This is low light compensation. I have to wait a few seconds to see the effect on YouTube. Very similar to the auto exposure. So we're gonna leave both those up there. And then I've got the NTSC anti-flicker at 60 hertz. I can play with brightness, which is, that's pretty cool. Color, contrast, turn that up. Let's turn the saturation down. See, now we can really make me whiter. See, there's the contrast. Oh, look at what a badass I am here. Let's take some contrast back out. And then I think I like the saturation back up where it was, around 180-ish. Okay, 183 is close enough. And then I'm not going to screw with sharpness because, well, I can't really see how sharp or dull it is. But anyway, that's a cool little adjustment program that I can now use on the fly. I didn't have that available. But these are the kinds of things that I wish could be incorporated all into one piece. Even if they're different pieces of software, just that they're in a package designed to work together. And they all know each other, and they all have the right language interpretations to make babies. I don't know. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, but you gotta... What's the fun in not getting the cheese on your fingers? Really? I mean, you got to get the cheese on your fingers in order for the cheesies, Cheetos, cheese balls, whatever you call them, especially the puffy ones, because those are the best. Everybody knows puffy are the best. That's part of the fun. And then, when they're all gone, you still got snack. Right there. It's like these 3-4 fingers all have snacks on them. Ask me how I know. Yeah. I am such a rebel. I don't want to lick the chopsticks. That doesn't sound... Licking my fingers, I know where my fingers been. I don't know where them chopsticks been. But I know where my fingers been. And none of those places scare me. The places chopsticks could be that I don't know about? Yeah. I am actually just back to basics. I'm using everything in the same way. My software tonight is Reaper for sound, NDI Bridge to get the sound out there to StreamYard if I was using StreamYard, which I can. I tested that earlier. But tonight I'm just going OBS direct from YouTube. I set the stream up in StreamYard as a test, and then started the stream from OBS, but didn't go live on StreamYard. So OBS doesn't care where I created the software, it'll just pick it up and broadcast it. So yeah, this seems to be working. Like I said, I've had a few drop frames. It's at 10 or 15%. Where are we at right now? Yeah, between 10-15%. Right now we're sitting at about 13.5-ish on average. So it's bouncing a bit, but I'm okay with that. But yeah, it's this is the best it's been in a long time. And I'm going to get those lights taken care of there. I've got they're self-adhesive. I got to peel and stick them on the backside of the TV. I just hung them over the top of the hanger so that they were up there. So that should be looking better pretty soon. And then I don't know what's going to happen here. These are definitely going to change. They're just there for now. I dig the camera angle here a whole lot better. This is working. I look at you guys a lot more this way than I did before. Before I had the camera either up over here or up over there. And the way I have my screens arranged, I couldn't look at my chat on my main screens, do my things like that without looking away from you guys. Hey, how you doing, everybody? It's having a great night here on the Falcrow's Lame Live, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that doesn't work. So this new camera angle is working pretty good. And the camera is also no longer attached to the desk or any of the monitors, so it's much, much harder to be disturbed. So when I'm touching the desk and doing these things that are shaking my monitors, the camera remains relatively unaffected, as you can see. So the monitor sits close to the arm, so it could be there. But yeah, that's just well, hello, Shelly. You're the wrong color. Shelly, you gotta be blue if you're gonna hang out here. You gotta be blue. Now, I gotta give same speech. I give everybody same thing. Had to do it earlier tonight. I don't want you to moderate my channel. That fun's for me. If I ever did get a troll in here, I want them. You guys can just watch. But if I needed help, there are those out there that would know how to step in. I just want you to be able to go to other people's channels, share your stuff. Your cooking, your art, I don't care. Your friends' music, whatever works. That's why everybody here's a moderator. It's just because YouTube makes it hard for everybody to get connected and share. I'm not sure why. You used to be able to just do that if you were in a live chat. You could just anybody could click on those little dots and go to that person's channel. Why is that illegal now? Why should we not do that? We still want to promote our cross subs and all that, right, YouTube? But they take away that basic, unless of course you're a moderator. So that's why everybody's a moderator here. You've now heard the long and short explanation of the same thing twice. Welcome to my world, Shelley. Welcome. Oh, and there's a new thing. Is it? Can I do it from here? Yeah. I can now gift 10 memberships per month to my own stream, free of charge. Thank you, YouTube, since I pay you, and you make a certain amount of money from my streams. I don't make any money from my streams, but that's okay. I don't want to. Yeah, but anyway, I can throw memberships out there and do that. That's kind of cool, allowing us to be able to do that thing. Yeah, it reduces watch hours. It makes it harder to see stuff that used to be easy, like somebody else's channel. I just want people to be able to just go. And if I'm playing somebody's music in the chat, or somebody is in the chat and I'm playing their music, I want other people to just be able to click on a thing and go to their channel, check out their stuff, and if they like it, sub. If they don't, fuck it, don't sub. I don't push subs. That's not what it's there. That's not what I'm doing here. But I want people to know about other people. So that's my soapbox. That's how I roll around here. That's all I got. It's really the musings of an old man. I don't have anything left. My brain is turning to mush and I can't think of good things to say anymore, so I just keep repeating the same good things I've said throughout my life. That was a complete lie. But it sounded great, huh? All right. Well, folks, I think I am gonna Cruise. I don't really have a plan other than to test my sound. I'm totally satisfied with the stream. Still hanging in there about 13.5% overall for drop frames. I'm good with that. That's as long as there's no buffering. I don't care if you see every frame of me. Good God, maybe it's good that you don't see every frame of me. I mean, so if as long as you're seeing 24 of the 30, you probably get the gist of who I am anyway. Go sub your friends. Go talk to people. Go listen to stuff. There's things happening out there tonight. Go find them. And nothing's impossible. The word itself says I'm possible. So stay cool, everybody. I'll see you all again soon.